Hey tipsters, I'm Antonia Keymore and welcome to my podcast, Tipped Your Music Episode 1. Here I focus on the music industry and where I provide tips for musicians. Tipped Your Music is also an iOS app for sending your favourite musicians a tip. It'll be launched very soon and you can download it on iTunes, so watch this space. I hope you will join the community of tipsters, so please hit subscribe. And if you're listening on YouTube, please also hit subscribe and hit the bell as well to keep up to date. Also, feel free to like, dislike, and comment. I would love your feedback and any questions, so don't hesitate to get in touch. So on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about tips to promote your music. So the first tip really is the most obvious one, but it's actually one of the more important ones as well, which is your website. Creating a professional website as a base for your online presence is so important, and building an email list is vital. When a fan clicks on your website, you should have an email capture pop-up box with a great offer. For example, you could offer 20% off tickets for your next show, or a free baseball cap, t-shirt, or whatever. Don't offer a download, as no one really downloads music anymore. They stream from their phone. Also, it is important to have your music on Spotify, majorly important, because that is where a lot of labels, agents, fans, etc. all go to listen to music and hear your music in particular. Also, clearly display a sign-up bar or membership bar on the top of your website. So if they click off the pop-up box, they can just go up to the top of the website and enter in their email address. There are actually so many more options online for musicians to easily make money. You could also offer a paid membership on your website and charge, say, for example, like $37 a month or something along those lines, or even $20 a month. But then again, of course, you got to keep consistent with the membership area. You could offer things like behind the scenes, sneak peeks, exclusive offers on music and merchandise. You could have members only t-shirts, backstage passes, meet and greet, you name it, the sky's the limit. Another tip as well, my tip number 2, is naturally engaging on social media. You need to be, again, consistent. You need to be up to date and do regular lives on social media. One way to grow your audience and not feel so overwhelmed is to pick one platform. Tap into it and talk to your audience there. Live videos are essential. They're an essential part of social media, be it on Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, or Twitter. Your audience wants to connect with you and they want to see you as much as they can. A way to be found is also blogs. They're not dead and gone, they're alive and thriving. As with any website and your blog, you need to use keywords. Keywords are vital. I'm always talking about keywords. Keywords are so important if you were to be discovered online. Pick 5 top keywords and use them everywhere. In your biography, in your description, throughout your website, on social media, your YouTube description, and in your blog. You can use, say, pick out like your top 5 keywords. So that could be like your artist name, your band name, your location, your genre, your style. Say, for example, if you're a wedding band, if you're a dancehall artist, if you're a rap, if you're rock, whatever it is. So keywords, remember that. Keywords are important. Tip number 3, get press and blog coverage. That's right, you heard it here first. If your music is featured by any music publications, whether that's mainstream magazines or niche blogs or webzines, those placements can help build hype and give you the credentials to take your music to the next level. Hiring a professional PR executive to handle your campaign is generally the best way to get coverage, but this isn't always affordable or possible for a new artist with a limited budget and if you're starting out. Do-it-yourself PR is an option for artists without a big budget, but it's important to approach blogger and journalism in the journalistic way. Firstly, you will need to create an electronic press kit, an EPK. This should contain all your essential info about who you are, your music, any resources, and any gigs you've done. You could do include some screenshots of any social media on your Twitter or on your Facebook or Instagram even of your fans commenting on the night, saying how much they loved it, any gigs that you played, what they think of your music, how much they're a fan. Also any sort of photos, any links to your music. Say you need to have your Spotify links in there. Any photo shoots you've done, any videos on YouTube. So your EPK, your electronic press kit, has to contain everything. But don't just kind of put a lot of rubbish in there. Put the things that are your best videos, your best tracks, your best photos, your best feedback from fans. all of that. So put that into electronic press kit. And when you're approaching public relation people, and I was going to say YouTube, and also anybody in the press or media at all, anywhere across the way, like whether it's blogs or anything, you need to sound professional. You need to have your approach has to be right as well. I mean, if you were to actually go online and really research it, and if particularly you're sending it out to anybody, in media, make sure you actually research who that person is as well. So therefore you can actually maybe put in something a little bit personal to add that little bit of a personal touch, because obviously you don't want to be kind of just copying and pasting and sending it out to the masses, because that actually looks really unprofessional, and everybody's doing that. And so it's very obvious when somebody looks at a email, opens it up and just sees it's a copy and paste job, they're just going to go next. So make sure there's some sort of personal touches, and don't just flood everyone's inbox. Make sure you're actually picking the right people for your niche and contact them directly. Also, of course, tip number 4, I think, is music videos. Honestly, pump out as many videos as you can. Everyone is on YouTube and watching videos on other platforms online. If you can put out consistent video on YouTube and rank, you are on your way to being discovered, building your fan base and making some money. You should try put at least 1 video, or if not, at least 2 videos if you can per week. And if not per week, then at the very, very minimum, do it every 2 weeks or every fortnight. So just be consistent and post if you can as well. Try your best to post on the exact same day, at the exact same time, on that regular basis, be it every week, or twice a week, or every 2 weeks, whatever it is, be consistent. People will actually look forward and they'll be waiting there with eager anticipation for your video to drop. Another tip, play often, which is really obvious. Play often and make an impact. So try to play as often as you can, and don't look down your nose at any venue or any gig, no matter how shit it is or how little people are there. It doesn't matter. Remain as nice as you can to the people that actually hired you, because they might be just like testing the waters, going, we don't know who this person is, we don't know what this band is. So okay, let's have them in for the night, see what they're like. You need to build relationships. Basically, you are a musician, so therefore you are a business. So you need to build relationships, and you need to shake the person's hand, say thank you so much. It wasn't a very busy night, but I really appreciate you hiring me anyway, or I really appreciate you having me down here to play. And then, on a busier night, be it a Saturday or something, they might say that person was great. Let's bring them back again, and they might actually pay you some money this time as well. And you might actually acquire some fans as well, So, that's hugely important. And of course, as well, when you're gigging live, you can download the Tip Your Music app, and you can tell everybody in the audience to download it as well. And you can ask them to send you a tip, so that will support your music and also support your EP, your album, your tour, or whatever it is you wish to do. Another tip as well is take this advice and don't listen to anybody. Honestly, don't be listening to, anybody that you're just talking to in a bar, or anybody just off the street, or anybody that's just in your ear. Honestly, really research, people that are actually in the industry, people that have podcasts like myself, people that have YouTube videos, people that put out different material in different blogs, or interviews that you might read in magazines or newspapers about actual professionals and know what they're talking about. Listen to them. Do not listen to anybody else, because if you really want to make a dent with your music, you're going to have to go the right way about it and not waste any time. And above all, make great music, because if your music sucks, no one wants to bloody hear it. So make sure that you're putting out your best music all the time, and try and have as much music out there as you possibly can as well. If you can be consistent with your music as you can be with your blogs, your social media, updating your website, and also, of course, with your YouTube videos, then you're on the right track. So thank you so much for listening to my first episode. Lots more episodes to come. So I am going to bring you as much information and tips as I can as a musician getting out there into the big bad world of music business and the music industry. So I hope to have you back again. And please do hit subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.